morning. We've made it to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, part of the Windward Islands in the West Indies, and also known as the Land of the Blessed by the local Vincentians. And if you look around, it's not hard to see why. 800 miles north of the equator, St. Vincent and the Grenadines is surrounded by the clear blue waters of the southeastern Caribbean Sea. The first inhabitants of these islands were a nomadic people called the Siboney, and then the Arawaks and the Carib. By the 16 and 1700s, the French and British laid claim to the island. In the 1630s, African slaves escaped from a Dutch slave ship and settled on St. Vincent. Today, 110,000 people call St. Vincent home. In 1979, the islands gained independence within the Commonwealth of Great Britain. The 32 islands that make up the Grenadines are some of the top sailing destinations in the world. And the island of St. Vincent itself is known for its natural beauty, bountiful harvest from its fertile valleys, and historic sites dating back to colonial times. You're looking at a panoramic view of the Caribbean Sea. Now, there's something very unusual about this fort. Take a look at the cannon. Usually, they should be pointed out towards the sea because, of course, they want to defend the island from invading navies. But in this case, they're pointed towards the land because at the time, the British felt the biggest threat came from the Carib, who had teamed up with the French and were fighting for possession of the island. And it's also a great location to showcase some local talent. And that's what we're doing now. Here is the La Gracia Dance Company.
Bon, Monsieur Yéyé le papa, père boudou, bébou, bépa, père boudou, bébou, bépa, père boudou, bébou, il va dire. Monsieur Léon, s'il vous plaît, la guitare. Est-ce que vous pouvez m'envoyer du genre? C'est ça même. Monsieur le bassiste, gagnez-moi quand vous faites moi, s'il te plaît. Essayez de m'envoyer du genre.
First piece they did, the salsa cha-cha-cha mix, that calls for a lot of attitude. So it's like a turn head, raise of the hand, you shake your fan. So it comes with the dance. With dancing comes attitude, so you've got to have the groove. And right now I'm at the University of the West Indies pursuing a dance degree. And any new style I acquire there, I bring it back to my dancers, and they're always ready and willing to learn. I must say that they're particularly drawn to creative folk. That's where we get to showcase the true creativity of the West Indians. through improvisation, the dancer's creativity will definitely be drawn to light. And I believe in developing each child in a positive way. And through improvisation, that's where the true creativity is at its max. Aggressive Dance Company, right now we have 50 members strong. When we have ministerial functions, they're invited to dance. When we have cultural shows, they also dance there. So based on, and they also get involved in church because we do liturgical dances also. So any area that calls for a dance, we will be present, like last year.
Plus, we'll explore the pirate hideout of Port Royal when... The sound of the steel drum may not be as common as the sound of the wind or the waves, but the music of this uniquely Caribbean instrument is right at home here on St. Vincent.
Yeah, the pan is recognized to be the only instrument that is emanating or indigenous to the Caribbean people in the 20th century. We lay a claim on the pan. It came, I understand, when the oil drums were shipped to Trinidad mostly, and to these countries in the wartime. And these 45-gallon oil drum was used and experimented with, and that's where it started. Pan, the one that I play is referred to as a soprano pan, and you also have the pans that cover the lines of contralto, tenor, and bass when you're dealing with a whole complete band.
Cookie, cookie, hey, cookie, 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 like a saoka, cookie, 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 like a Guento Nova.
The music scene in St. Vincent is dominated by the driving beat of soca, which has been introduced around the world by the Vincentian singer Kevin Little. Another local performer, Bomani, is poised to become the next international ambassador for soca. We caught up with Bomani at Fort Charlotte.
I've been doing music for the past 8-9 years. Raga soca I've found to be my comfort zone. You know, you could write just about anything with a raga soca beat. Calypso music usually tends to be more social, more political. Slow rhythms enables the audience to hear more of what the calypsonian is saying in terms of messages, getting the messages across. Soca, on the other hand, tends to be more upbeat, more driving rhythm, so that we get people dancing and...
What is constant between the traditional music and the music that you do?
The rhythm, the beat. It has to bounce, it has to make you want to dance, it has to be something that all people can identify with. And no matter where we go, once there are people that recognize this music, they know it's from St. Vincent, they know it's from the Caribbean.
On our journey to Bequia, we discovered a bay known locally as Wally Laboo. But soon we realized movie fans know it by another name. We've sailed along the leeward coast from Kingstown to the charming village of Port Royal. Now, you're not going to find this on any map, but it's real, all right. As real as the false fronts of a movie set can be, this is where they shot the Pirates of the Caribbean and its 2 upcoming sequels. This is where Jack Sparrow fought the curse of the Black Pearl, where Will Turner rescued the fair Elizabeth Swann. The lead character is played by Johnny Depp, who got an Academy Award nomination for his portrayal of Jack Sparrow. And it was modeled after his good friend Keith Richards, who is friends and a bandmate of Mick Jagger, who has a home not too far away from here on the exclusive island of Mystique, which is a part of the Grenadines. Now, we haven't had the chance to see it, but would love to if you're listening, Mick. But one can imagine that it's a far cry from this pirate hideout.
The movie was making interesting gift and present for the people who was around here and who live in around here, because a lot of people come from elsewhere, other places, including the people from here, and get into the movie. And it was a powerful movement with all people who was friendly and nice and get together with cooperation.
The sets, which are still standing since the completion of filming, have become one of St. Vincent's newest tourist attractions. It's kind of unusual to see a slice of Hollywood here in the West Indies.